Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to another Mighty Quest video. Alright, in this video we're going to be going deep into Arena, share some things that I have learned, and just kind of continue to build on this beginner guide series that I started when we first started taking a look at the overview of the game, went into Adventure, and then on to Trials. But first, before we dig into Arena, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. So Mighty Quest, Arena. So Arena, if I'm remembering correctly, opens up once you hit level 10. And it's a pretty interesting PvP mode in the game. It's pretty basic. You're all in a room, and we're going to jump in there and run through a few battles. But you're all in this room. You start in four corners and four sides of this this arena. And then it's just an all battle of all four of you. And it is real time, so you got to make some quick decisions. Now, there are some things that I learned along the way as far as what's good in Arena, what's not, at least from the early game perspective. So right now, I'm going to actually jump into my character because I personally, I don't really care for this ability right here in Arena, Thunderstrike. The reason why is because visually you can see it coming. It has to build up, and then it attacks. So granted, you can use this ability here, which I really like, this black hole, to suck everybody in, but if you're quick enough, you can dodge out of that. So when you see Thunderstrike come, you can move out of the way pretty quick. So I'm actually going to throw in this Shockwave right now, because I like that one in place of that. I like Frenzy because it does increase your attack speed and movement speed and everything, so that's always good. Again, I like Black Hole. So those are the three that I like. So I'm going to keep those. I'm going to go over to my talents really quick and then just change these around to take advantage of what I just put in there. So I like this one here. So this is Lethal Blast. So pushed away enemies receive extra damage, right? So I'm going to go ahead and equip that in place of that right now. The other one that I do like as well is this one here. So Cold Blast. So pushed away enemies are slowed also. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that one in there as well. And you may be asking why pushed and not pulled. So with Black Hole, you pull enemies, right? So I do have this one, Lethal Hook. Pulled enemies receive extra damage. And then this one here, where pulled enemies are poisoned for 69%. When I pull them in the center, you'll kind of see how I use this. I just like that blast a little bit better. So I am going to go ahead and throw that back in there. Also the cold. The cold is good because it slows them down. So you can get away a little bit quicker. You can keep your distance in Arena. So I'm going to go ahead and equip that in place of this. I don't use a sword or anything. So one thing I actually will do, because I like using my staff in there. So I will actually throw this one here, Lethal Hook. This one so that they do receive some extra damage. So I will do that. If I was using a sword, I'd put the sword in there because it does additional damage in there. I won't get the staff one until I think it's level 17 for that increased damage for using staff weapons. So that is where I'm going to keep it. This is the set that I'm using right now. I do like the staff. I do like the ranged attack. And I'll show you how I use that. But this is kind of the setup that I've liked and I've done pretty well in. Now, I haven't been in there a ton. I do my 3 every day for the most part, but I'm still very early in this game. I only started during Global. So, again, these are like early impressions and early tips that I have found work for me in these different game modes. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to jump in Arena, and we're going to see how we do. So in Arena, up at the top there, the top left, you can see 3 of 3. So you do have 3 opportunities to go in there. If you do want to go in there additional times, then it does cost gems. It's about 150. We'll double check that, but it's about 150 gems. I think it's a little steep for that to continue to go in there. I think they need to bring that down a little bit. But this is what we're shooting for. This is the loot. Let's go ahead and enter. And it's gonna team me up with my 4 opponents. Some people have been in here a lot. All right. Let's see how well we do here. See, a lot of people are using that staff. And it's because of the range damage. So what I like to do is go over here, suck everybody in there, and then shoot from a distance as well. And then I'll use my my frenzy right there. Alright, so didn't do too bad there. Suck those guys in into the black hole. Oh, I got stuck there. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and get away here. Use that blast to slow people down. I do run a little bit around here. Now, with the staff, alright, here we go. Suck everybody back in. Blast them. See, I'll do that roll forward and blast them. And then time's up. Alright, there we go. It's a lot of distance fighting with the staff, but it does quite a bit of damage. So what do we get? I think I got... What place did I get on this one? I got second. I go back and forth between second and first quite a bit. So let's go ahead and go back in there. I'm going to keep that same strategy. This is what we got. So let's go ahead and go back in there. So I like using the blast. Like I said, blast to slow them down. I can get away. I do the black hole. I run away and I shoot from afar. So a lot of times too, I will use that black hole, bring them to the center, and I'll use the blast right away and then roll away. So let's go ahead and see who my opponents are this time. And everything I got here, like I said, I really want to test the free-to-play aspect of this game. So I haven't spent any money on it. I've just been farming and doing a lot of the forging of equipment. I do a lot of rolling. Let's go ahead and get the frenzy going. Boom, see, did that. Alright, so let's roll away. Up, he got me. Boom, do that blast. Get everybody in the hole. There we go. Not doing too bad. Roll forward, blast. Get that frenzy going. The frenzy really does help quite a bit. And then sometimes I'll even just stay back here while these guys are fighting. Let's roll forward. There we go. And it looks like, look at that, 5 kills. So one thing I had found, so you're that very first one, right? And then you have your different ones. So I should have got first place if I'm reading that correctly. And we did. There we go. So go ahead and jump back in there. We'll go ahead and do the third one. There we go, 5 keys and 60 points for the arena there. All right, let's go ahead and jump in one more time. I do like the quick thinking of it. I do like the possibility, the potential for the number of different builds that you have. Early on, though, this staff is very much attainable through the inaugural quest line that you have to do. So basically, you have to complete, I think, the first 4 acts. You get this staff, which a lot of people are using right now. So I don't find axes hold on, let's go up here, get everybody there. Boom, blast them, blast from a distance, and then do use that frenzy. Then I start running away because you spawn these different. Boom, blast them away, slow them down. Everybody's after me. So I got a couple down before I went down. There we go, I'm at 3 kills right now. Roll forward and blast them. Up to 4 kills there. Let's go away. You want to get away from the spawn points, right? Boom. Can't get away from this one. Someone got one more kill than me right there at the very end. I couldn't get out of that that black hole there, so that worked out. I still got second, so that was still quite a bit of fun. There we go, second spot again. And then we got the 2 keys, and we got the 10 points. All right, and that is it. So if I wanted to go back in there, I can go ahead and hit that. It does take 150 gems to refill that and go back in there. Like I was saying, I think that's a little much. I would like to see that come down a little bit. If it refills the whole thing, your full 3, then that's really only 50 gems a piece. So not too bad. We completed some quests in there. I'll go ahead and collect those just a little bit later. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for Arena. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.